Why, hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Raft. Today, our goal is to be continuing to work on our grand castle keep here on our castle Raft. You guys seem to really enjoy the start of our build last time, which made me very happy. I was hoping you guys would like the approach that we're trying to go for here. You guys gave me some very good feedback, which I very much appreciated. You know, I think that given our empty canteen here in my hand, I think we need to do a little bit of our basic survival stuff here, kind of do a couple chores here around the raft, and then we will get right back to, you know, building up this, this big old keep here in the middle of our raft. So I think we need to, oh goodness, seeing, all the damage over there, I think we're gonna need to do a good old lap around the place and take care of emptying out all of our nets and doing some repairs and all of that good stuff, because my goodness, it looks like we have had a hungry shark while we were building the beginnings of our castle keep. Now I did start with a little bit of a full inventory, so I don't want to start spewing materials everywhere too quickly, and I think that we're about at that limit already. Let's see here. I think some of this we actually want to go ahead and, let's see. Yeah, I think I dropped the anchor at the end of the last episode. I think we want to go ahead and, put some of this stuff in the compactor. We'll probably start with just the palm leaves, because that's always something that we have way too much of and don't really have a use for in the foreseeable future. But yeah, we've been always kind of a little bit low on trash cubes our last few visits to trading posts. So yeah, we'll throw that in there. I might throw some rocks in, and I think we probably want to keep the rest. But I think that ought to do it. I'll make sure we pick up those trash cubes, and there we go. All right. Let's throw this stuff in storage real quick. I know we'll be just pulling this wood right back out of storage in a moment, but that is a-okay. Plastic and a little bit more plastic. Hinge, bolts, and scrap. One thing we really might be able to start doing before too long is actually get going on the armoring of our raft, because looking at our inventory here, we've actually got a decent amount of scrap and metal right now. Now we're definitely going to be using up some of that scrap for nails as we continue our build. I'm not exactly sure how much we'll need in the way of nails, but I know we'll need some. Ooh, this side of our raft really got munched. But yeah, we'll have to use some of our scrap for that, but we should be able to begin that armoring process. Now, I think one thing that I did discuss with you guys at one point was if we ever want to think about converting the raft edges to the fancy wood instead of the cheap wood whenever we do eventually armor. I still haven't fully decided there, but I think I probably, as of now, don't want to bother. I think it's just going to be so many resources. Knowing how much wood we burned through with the keep, and how much additional wood it would take in particular, because I think we would have the plastic to do it pretty easily. Knowing how much extra wood it would take to make this all fancy, plus having to make all of the fancy nets to match it then, I just don't think it would end up being worth it. Hey, I just repaired all that. Bad shark. Okay. Well. No, he's gonna eat me. Alright, well, that'll hold off the shark for 2 seconds. No! Don't fly away from me, seagull. Alright, well, let's put all this stuff away. And... oh, there's actually room for 2 palm leaves in there. Let's see. Yeah, I think... you can... I don't know why my helmet was off there. Oh, it's probably for taking screenshots. Because the helmet does look just a little bit silly, I will say, whenever you're wearing it, but... you know, we gotta protect our head whenever there's things like screechers around. Alright. Give me all of these palm leaves. And these batteries most definitely need a charge as well. So I think we will swap these batteries out. We're gonna need to take a nice little snooze as well. Get us over to daytime. And then we are almost good. I think I'm just gonna take all of these batteries. Thought that dropped back down again even after I picked the battery back up. Yeah, I think we're gonna be about good. Oh, almost made it. About good to start building again. Sorry, totally lost my train of thought there. Okay. Well, looks like our other batteries are over on this windmill. I ultimately just need to make a couple more. That way we can just always have a full set on each, but this will work now. Come on. There we go. And there we go. Okay. I'll go ahead and just finish off those drumsticks. And what else do we have in the way of food? Let's go ahead and put those away. Alright, we really don't have spectacular food at the moment, and we're a little bit low on some of these materials. Just some of these cooking items. We could make some barbecue. I do like barbecue. That's a good filling meal. Need some mushrooms. Yeah, grab a small sec there. Okay. Alright, did I get that right? Yes, I believe I did. Let's get that cooking. And that probably is gonna need to get a new set of logs on there. But that's fine. We need to basically restock up on planks anyway. And we'll grab some scrap. And that should be pretty good. And do we want to grab a smoothie just for fun as well? I think maybe we do. how about a simple smoothie? A mango, a pineapple, and 2 coconuts. Mango, pineapple, 2 coconuts. Okay. Pineapple, mango, and 2 coconuts. You get cooking, and we'll make sure that stays cooking. Excellent. All right, let's go sleep. I wish that this had the grounded feature of being able to, make all that finished while we were sleeping, but, you know. Bad. Stark. Oh, I don't have any plastic on me, so that's just gonna stay like that. Okay. The other thing I want to do is I think I do want to get our raft underway, which will let us hopefully finish cooking those meals. So let's raise the anchor. Oh, and oh, that's right. Last time we got caught on a, one of the abandoned rafts, and that got us all turned askew here. And that is why we are not going with the wind like normal. Excellent. All right, well, I'm good with just going under wind power for the moment. All right, there's some nice, tasty barbecue, and I think we will get another set of barbecue going here. Let's get that cooking, and we'll do another one on deck. There we go. That way that is ready to cook. And right, I need a glass. You're almost out of glasses for smoothies. I'll take that just to top off. All right, and that should just help hold us over a little bit longer on our food and water. All right, we should do just 1 or 2 more things here before we get started on our build. And one of those things is harvest our honey. And here I was saying that, oh, we're just under wind power, and it definitely sounds like the engines are running. So let's turn those off. And I will, let's see. It takes 6 to make, where is it? It takes 6 to make a jar of honey, right? Yep. Oh, we actually got perfectly enough. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. We can go drop that off in the engine room. And I think with that, I am happy enough to get us started. So let's place some honey in each of these. I think all of them still have a good amount of raw food. They were just low on honey. We just need to remember to empty out our beehives a little bit more often. And one of these days we need to stop by an island that has more bees so that we can make more beehives and more frequently fill those up. But anyway, let's get back to the build in here. So you guys seem to like the throne room idea. And I know I got at least one comment saying that we need to color this throne differently. Totally agree. Ultimately, that's always been in my plans. This green chair with the not fancy wood, that can't be the proper throne. So we'll definitely get our paintbrush out later and recolor that to make it look a lot fancier. But I think for now, we are going to work on the main structure of our build. So it looks like Last time, we just never finished actually putting these stairs in. To get all the way up top. Now, we're also going to have to make a decision up here on if this is the top or another level. What am I doing? I am looking for this. So I do want to seal this in here, I think. Now, we can only do that to about here at the most. To let us have the stairs up to the roof. Slash the next floor. But we can keep that going just a little bit more. But then we're gonna have to start adding some support beams to get anything past this. I'll go ahead and add our triangles. Let's see, that one will work there. Then we need to flip it. There we go. All right. So support beams. That is the next task in here. Ooh, actually, there's a couple other spots we can still put these in. We can do all that. Okay, cool. Now we can actually walk all the way around, which is nice. But that is not ultimately the final goal. One thing that I am realizing, though, is I think that we might want these to be solid. Where's my hammer? There it is. I think that and that should be solid. Because the roof is going to be open. At the very least, that one has to be. Yeah, and I think this one really does too. Now, this is another spot where we could go like 2 half walls stacked. But I think I'm fine with the full wall like that. All right. So let's get some supports going. I think we could just run beams all the way across like this. And that would basically work. Okay. And I think we'll just do a short beam and connect to there. So that gets us everything except for that covered. So let's go ahead and get most of this floor in. And then we'll deal with that last section. Are we out of wood? No, I'm just not. Oh, right. That's where I was literally just saying we aren't going to properly be able to put a roof in there. All right, how we doing? Still all clear ahead. All right, well, once again, we're burning through our wood, but I think it'll be okay. All right, so, whoops, that's not the way to the stairs. This is excellent. My hammer back out. Fun little island there in the distance. Okay. So then for this one, I'm almost tempted here to do like some vertical supports. And we're out on nails. We could also have done one in the middle. But yeah, I think doing vertical supports here could kind of work because it would almost match what's going on there on the other side of the room. And like it carries like that line up. I think I like that idea. Let's go get our last few scrap we need for nails. I keep hitting, trying to hit control click to do a, the quick transfer rather than shift click. That's why I keep doing the funny little crouch like that. Okay, so that should let us go boom, boom, and now we have a nice sealed in space. Okay. I think I like this. I'm pretty sure I do. That's the only kind of thing like right up here that I'm not 100% on. And I think ultimately what I don't care for is the window. It's like half blocked by stairs. I think that just needs to be a solid wall. That was kind of funny. Oof. There we go. All right. So we're definitely gonna need to get some lighting in here. Whoopsie. The other thing I was considering is like, how weird is it? So I know you can see that little bit of stairs, but I kind of like maybe having the door right here. That way it's like a fully sealed off section. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Let's go sleep so we can have a bit more daylight. And then eventually we'll get some actual lighting inside there. And that will help out as well. But here, let's go ahead and rotate through our barbecue. Luckily, we don't even need to eat it yet. We're doing pretty well. But get that next round cooking. So the only thing I don't like about this is this whole situation right here. I kind of feel like it would be better to carry... Oh, that's right there. Oh. I can't get my stuff right. There we go. I feel like it would be better to carry that wall down and block it off like that. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Now, I think I might leave the window in, just because the back of the build is already so uninteresting. Now, I know we don't go back there a lot, so I'm mostly okay with that. But yeah, I think that that'll work. It's, you know, it's one less set of windows inside, but I think that's pretty good. And one thing that we might even do is something like this. Wait, why are you cranky? Is it... Nope. Is it you? Yep, it's that. Okay. Oh, keep trying to switch my build tool to make that happen. There we go. Yeah, then it even, like, matches what's going on in the bottom. I think that's the way to go. More symmetry, all that kind of stuff. Okay. So roughly speaking, I think this is what we're gonna do inside here. We're gonna decorate more, and we're definitely at the bare minimum adding lighting. I think in a couple other spots we might actually add some posts. I think at least in these four corners. That just kind of makes sense. That would be every 2 spots we could do it as well. That might make more sense. And I think on that side, I'm okay with no extra pillars. Oh, how would that look? Hello? Hello? There we go. That wouldn't be bad. Let's just do it. I know I don't have any underneath, but I think it's okay. Although, if we did get rid of the middle pillars, the edge ones would all have actual support underneath them. Yeah, maybe we do get rid of those last 4 that I added. I think we get rid of that one, and the ones on the opposite wall. Yeah, I think I changed my mind on that. That way, there's nothing like a pillar on the top part that doesn't have something supporting it underneath. Because, like, this has all this wall underneath that, so it makes a little bit more sense structurally. If that were being a structural support, and if physics mattered a bit more than it actually does in these games. Okay. So, here on the roof is where we are next. So, we are going to add another layer, but just in part of the build, we're going to add another tower, basically. So here's kind of a question. Do we try to, like, attach this to the tower? I don't think we do. I think we make this a doorway. And because I must have things symmetrical, it's going to be a double doorway. Like that, but then you can still get up here and around. Okay. Now, we need... There they are. Some railings. So that you don't fall in the stairwell from the wrong part. And so I think that we're going to do the same kind of pattern like that up here. Ooh, we almost hit that island. With like these kind of triangles for like the kind of ramparts. But I think that we might also raise this up by a half level so that we do have a little bit of a barricade. I think otherwise it's just a little bit too precarious up here. But then, there they are. I think I do want them on both corners. Ooh, but then that's a little tricky right here. How would this look? How does doing that look? I mean, it's not the worst. We'll jump down and we'll take a look at it. Just do something like that. Alright, and okay, jump down to here. Yeah, it's not bad. Given the limitations in Raft, I can't speak for trying to build something that looks like a castle. I think that's decent. And then we need to make the top of that tower as well. I always want to go to the front to get up top whenever it's right here. Alright, so for these things, gotta do that. Gotta add our roof. There we go. And we're out of blanks again. Does this hurt? Nope. Okay. I need to make a course correction. Don't need to run to the other side. Oh, yeah, we definitely need to make a course correction. All right, engines, help us out. All right, we'll leave this on for just a second. I will not forget to turn them off because I remember doing so last time because it's so noisy over here if I don't. Nope, we're going this way. Okay. So, let's get the last of this roof in. We need our triangles. Alright. There is the roof. And then... Oh. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, I goofed that up completely. I did not switch to triangles at all. Harder to tell on the inside. Okay. Now we've got those, and then we're gonna do the same thing up here and raise this up half a block, half a wall, whatever you want to call it in this game. And we're gonna do... Oh, that's right, you can't do these on corners. Ugh. Alright, well, we're gonna have to pick. You know what? No. Alright. Well... No, okay, I think this is good to have it be at least that tall. So I do want to go get more nails. Okay, well, our course correction was good, but now I think we're gonna hit another island. No, we're gonna miss it. Okay. Oh, I've got plenty of scrap on me. We are running out of planks here, though. Let's see, we should be able to sleep here in a moment. Rotate our water. And wait just a moment for sleepy time. Here, I guess. Oh, never mind. There's night. I was gonna say we can go ahead and make our nails while we're waiting, but night fell pretty quickly. Alright, well there's a handful of nails for us. Let's go back up top. Right, we can't get up there now. Let's see. There's two ways I'm thinking about going about this. And I think actually I want to do it this way. I think let's make this a solid wall. And put a ladder on it. Is that possible in this game? Or am I thinking of something where you can't? Yeah, you can't actually put a ladder up against the wall. Well, sorry for those resources. Let's go ahead and get our half wall back. Alright. Never mind. Just go with right there. And we'll put our ladder in. I forget which way you climb. I think that board goes in the back. Yeah, okay. Cool. And I think I like that one gone as well. And we do railing, if I remember right. And then maybe a little half pillar like that. But then we need to continue our full pillars on around. And then up here, we're gonna make ourselves a nice little roof. Maybe. Oh, you know what? I remember having some struggles with this when I was trying to mock it up in my test world at one point, because roofs have to be on a support of some sort. So like if I wanted to go in here, and so like I can put a roof just like that. I can't just connect it on there, and I can't put like an angled, like a 45-degree angled beam to connect these two. So my options are I put a full window like that in the corner, or we make the roof fully square. And I think that I like the option of a window a little bit better. I don't love it, but I like it better than the alternative. And then, let's see, is there any other way to make this a little bit more rounded? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna have to go... with this type of corner. That's alright. So it does kind of sort of become a bit square once we get to that point. That's okay. So there we go. There's kind of our little domed roof up top. Oh gosh, I didn't quite mean to jump off there. That was a little bit scary. So there is... Now the one problem with doing the dome is it starts to look even more like town hallish, which was one of my concerns with doing the design this way. But I can't do my little triangles on angles, which is how, with that size tower, I would need to do it to make them look nice. So, I think that is our best option. I think that's decent. This is whenever I wish that this game had a little bit more options as far as some of the building pieces, and kind of like what I was showing there with the roof. Just a bit more leniency with some of the positioning. But you know what? Sometimes those limitations just force us to be more creative. So it is what it is. Now, you know what? I think it's time that this bad boy gets a new home. We will see the best way to do it. Yeah, because like the only other way that it could have been interesting to do this was have him hanging on the inside here. But if we can get him hanging out there... Oh, that's funny. That thinks that's on the ground. Actually, wait. If I get just a little post sticking out, can I hang him off the post? Knock out a wall for a second. So if I do that, can I hang it right there? Is that the right way? I can't tell. I think it's that way. That way we don't have like the huge bulky giant metal thing mounted to the front. Oh, walking through my Oh, it's like swaying side to side. That's really cool. Yeah, that way we don't have the big old bulky metal mount everywhere. Now, I like that idea, but I think we're gonna move it up half a level. Let's see if I can sneak myself out here. Can I? Yeah. We're gonna do that. And just stash that right there. Yeah. Yeah, that way it's not like blocking that main entry. It's just kind of covering the front of the tower. I like that a lot. Helps disguise the fact that our build might be slightly boring and monotonous a little bit. Oh, you're kidding me. I've run out of wood. I was just, I think I was actually just mentioning and replying to someone's comment here on the channel, but talking about how this was in relation to Forever Skies that I'm doing a playthrough of at the moment as well. Latest episode just went up yesterday. You guys should check it out if you haven't already. But anyway, but with the building in that game, and Grounded changed to this as well after coming out of early access, I believe. But being able to remove building parts and get your full resources back is just such a nice quality of life thing. It just encourages you to be more, you know, be more creative, try more things with your builds. Because, like, you know, I could build this whole thing, decide, you know what, I really don't like it, tear it all down, and right now, I would only get half my resources back. And with how many resources we just put into this, like that was, I think, in total with this build, we've used, like, at least 4 full chests of planks. We'd only get 2 back. Like, that's crazy. But, you know, if you could actually get all your resources back, it would just encourage you to be able to try more things. So, basically, I really appreciate survival games that do that. And I was mistaken whenever I was testing that real quick in Forever Skies. I initially thought that that was kind of how it worked there as well. But no, I was mistaken, and you actually do get the full refund there. So, out of our 3 playthroughs at the moment, 2 of them at least have that system where you do get all your materials back whenever you want to kind of rework something, which is definitely much appreciated. But yeah, you know, it's nothing terribly painful here in Raft. We've been dealing with it pretty darn well. But yeah, there we go. That is looking like a pretty impressive structure, if I do say so myself. And we are probably ready to give it a coat of paint. I'll be honest, I don't really know how we want to paint it. Because I know that we want to paint our walls our dark stone gray. And our castle keep should be, you know, probably made out of stone as well. But do we mix it up? I mean, we could also leave it more made out of wood. I don't know. I also definitely want to do some things to bring in some color, like adding some flags. We're gonna have to figure out like what flag design we like the most and what our color scheme should be. And I wouldn't mind maybe making the roof a color. The roof of our tower, that is. Yeah, those are just kind of my thoughts. taking a quick look at it here. But at least as far as the shape of the build, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Right, I was gonna turn off the engines. I keep forgetting about that. Not have to deal with that constant droning sound, although, of course, whoops. Put that battery back. I don't want to run into this island, so we're gonna have to keep using our engines for just another minute. Alright, well, let's snooze. It is not daytime. There we go. Alright. Here we go, here we go. Yes. So, for paint. Let's see what paint we've got. We definitely need a brush, and we've at least got a little bit of all of our colors. Let's see, I think I want to make some more red paint. Whoops. And I might make more blue. Actually, we have less yellow than blue, so maybe I make more yellow paint as well. Let's go throw those flowers in our paint mill. And then we'll start playing around with some paint again. Alright, there's even more paint that we had already. There's all the black, get the red going. Excellent. Okay. So, I know that I want to do, at the very least, the engine room dark gray. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that, so that we can, like, visualize everything properly. That way the foundation of our keep is nice, solid stone. So that can be all of that. Let's see. How did we deal with the doors? Hey, we just got the intermediate painter achievement. Okay, we did paint the doors as well elsewhere. And I think that'll help disguise the doors here. Since, you know, we're not wanting to draw tons of attention to them. And, oh, there we go. Those. Okay. And we'll figure out the stairs in a moment. Yeah, did we do anything with these stairs? Yes, that is just the side of the stairs. So we did do 2-color, and we did it like that. Is that the right way? Yes. So that covers just a bit more. With gray paint. And I think that's good. That's at least... It's at least starting to, you know, that looks nice. So what I am curious about... Let's turn the secondary off. What I'm curious about... Now, I was worried about this looking too light elsewhere. But what if we made this, like, a lighter stone for the rest of our keep? That way it's at least just not so dark. So let's give that a shot. So it'll still be the gray. Now these doors, I'm tempted to maybe leave as wood. We'll see. So on the inside, I want that to match. We'll take a look at the throne section in a minute. Okay, and then let's get the main second level done here. We are going through our paint pretty quickly. Come on. Oh, I was just not listening. There we go. Alright, so that's how it's looking right now. And then we've got to figure out if we want the throne area, if all of that wall stuff is going to be stone as well. I think the answer is yes. I think this probably needs to be that same color at least. But maybe the roof part doesn't need to be. Alright, well we can get the stairs painted to match in here. I missed the middle of these. Let's make sure I get the stairs and not the door. We don't want the door painted a weird color. Alright, let's turn the secondary off for a second. Hit these couple little walls. Alright. And we ran out of fuel. Okay. So, how is that looking? I honestly don't know. Like, it's probably better than just going, like, straight dark gray everywhere. Now, one thing we could do... give me that. But maybe let's make it single-sided. Is what if the tower were dark gray as well? But we only did the outside so that it's a little less noticeable on the inside for that, like, weird break. I think at that point, maybe the lower section should be the lighter color as well. I don't know. Then I think on the roof, we could do dark on both sides for the tower. So we can do that. And this is gonna just about run out our paint. Let's make sure we get these poles so they don't stand out like crazy. All right. Yeah, and that was just about the last of our paint. So that is how that's looking. Ooh, we should probably get that top bar as well. I think I like it. I don't know. I mean, again, it's also very difficult to make wood try to look like stone and then try to give that any sort of variety and color or texture whenever we're dealing with just something this large and monotonous. Since I didn't really do a whole lot to vary the structure of this, I really did leave it pretty much as one big rectangle. But at this point, I don't think it's worth trying to go back and modify the shape of it a whole lot. I don't know. We'll stick with it for now. I'm curious to see... Oh, no, we're about to run into an island. I'm really curious to see what you guys think, though, of the different gray, of trying to go with maybe the two-tone look. I think I will get... I think I will get light gray as well for the very top, like half-wall layer. I just ran out of paint at the moment. It's just like I haven't done like the top little bit here in the dark gray for the outer walls. I think I like it. I think it's gonna grow on me. And I also think that once we can get some like flags and stuff, that will that'll really help. Because like, let's see, it's in decorations probably. Yeah, like we've got all these different flags that we can choose from and then paint those any kind of color that we want and then slap those all over the outside, and that'll bring some pops of color. And we can do those on our wall and our wall towers as well to help bring in color there. I think that's going to really help make this place not look too gray. Yeah, we'll see. And then there's, you know, we're going to need to add light. Ooh, I didn't think about trying to get something like that big fireplace in the keep. That could have been really cool. Maybe we'll find somewhere to stick something like that. It'd be a very fitting thing to go in there. Otherwise, maybe a couple fire baskets or something. Yeah, it is going to be fun, I think, to, once we even finish up the keep, kind of go through here, see what various decoration items that we've got, and deck out some of the other rooms, even just in our other towers that we haven't messed with yet. And I do want to kind of formalize even some of the spaces that we've got, make them look a little bit nicer. Like, I kind of half-heartedly put a little, like, dining setup right here, just with our stuff from... Oh gosh, what was the name of the place? Temperance. All of those decorations which, you know, kind of makes a nice little eating area, but I want to spread out all of the temperance stuff around a little bit more, I think. But yeah, anyway, now I'm just yammering on. But yeah, I think that, looking at our time now, I think that that's probably going to do it for today. I was hoping that we could maybe get a little bit more decorating done, on the inside of our keep and, try to get some more lighting and stuff in on there. But, you know, trying to make decisions on paint colors and a few stylistic things like that, takes me a bit of time. So, yeah. But yeah, that is where we are at with our castle keep right now. Let me know what you guys think. I really am curious. If you do have any more suggestions for me, I am definitely open to them. This is still going to be an ongoing project. I'm not sure if that's what we're going to be working on next time or not, or if we're going to mix it up a little bit, since we've now spent 2 episodes primarily focused on this. But yeah, it's definitely going to be, still an ongoing project to polish this thing off. But yeah, anyway, if you guys have enjoyed our continued castle keep build here on our raft, be sure to leave a like on the video. It helps me out a lot and helps more people to discover the series. Other than that, make sure you guys are subscribed so that you are notified when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you all very soon with some more Raft. See ya.